it as a pretty win, but it's a win nonetheless. And, you know, just an opportunity for our team to take a positive step forward and hopefully gain some momentum now with putting 2 back-to-back, and maybe be able to take this type of momentum on the road with us on Tuesday night for a great matchup in Nashville.
Really 2 big spurts there in the first half to get it up to about 14-15, and then when they got it down in single digits, you answered again, got it up to 18. You know, the players said that the focus there was really good, but it's something they got to do for the whole game, and still have those 2 spurts and kind of.
Well, I thought the threes by Janae and Vanessa were obviously a huge lift for us when the score was tied at 14, and then we go up 9 with 3 threes back to back to back. So that's a positive. It's a positive to see Janae shoot the ball so well tonight individually. And I agree with our young ladies. It's a focus thing, and we've talked about this since game 1 on the road at La Tech, since we started our season. And, you know, again, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the buttons are that we've got to push, but you know, we can't go to Nashville and lose focus on Tuesday night. We've got to remain focused for 40 minutes, and it takes everybody on this basketball team. So, you know, we're going to take the win because obviously that's a very positive thing for us. But we're going to get back in here tomorrow, and we're going to continue to work on those things that we've got to do for 40 minutes.
Janae with a big day, obviously, and you know she's kind of seen her minutes have gone down sharply since the beginning of the year. Just how nice was it to see that performance from her and try to get maybe some of her rhythm back?
Well, it's very good. It's a great confidence booster for her, and we need her on this basketball team to have that kind of confidence to shoot the ball. Janae's a smart basketball player, understands what a good shot is, and she's a great shooter. So the more that she can perform at that level and the more confident she's going to be individually, obviously, the more benefit our team's going to end up getting out of that as well.
She's had the week off is actually kind of helping. She got to get the cold tank, hasn't had to walk as much. I mean, I know she's had calf issues. It's things that she just works through, but still, it seems like she's got her legs back today, and certainly legs are a good thing.
Seemed like it. 7 for 10, yeah. It seemed like our legs are back. You know, it's just kind of hard to really gauge what final exam week is like. It's obviously, it's a necessity because that's why we are here. That's why we're playing ball, is so that, I mean, we're going to school first. So each year we talk about, you know, how to prepare and how to come out of finals and what to do exactly during finals. And we did take some time off this year to allow them to have both mentally and physically the time and the rest that they need to get through their final exam week. So hopefully that was a positive, and hopefully each of them benefited from it as we've come out of it now, and they can put their schoolwork behind them and now concentrate on us getting another win before the break.
How good was this for her confidence today?
Huge. I mean, Janae is a great shooter, and I think Janae would admit to that if you ask her. I think she's a pretty humble person, though. But anytime you get in a game and you're able to shoot like that, 7 for 10, I mean, that's huge. And in a game where, like you said, the first 2 threes she hit, we needed. Those were unbelievable to put that little bit of a lead there, and then Vanessa follows up with the big 3. So to be able to do it in a game where we needed those points, hopefully will be a big confidence booster for her.
Offensively, you shot the ball well in the first half, but you have 15 turnovers. You only turned the ball over 3 times in the second half, but you only shot 30%. That balance certainly is.
We turned it over 11 times in the first half.
I thought it was 15. Hold on. I can't add. Well, you turned over less than second half.
Well, 18 turnovers for a game is too many. Obviously, 11 and a half is too many. And we talked about that at halftime and wanted to make sure that we kept it in that 15 range that we talk about is 15 or less in a 40-minute basketball game. So, you know, again, something else that we've got to continue to work on. Just like we were up 10 on the boards and rebounding at halftime, we wanted to extend that margin, and instead we didn't. We gave some things up. And then free throw lines. I mean, there's always going to be the free throw line. There's always going to be things that I'm going to be able to pick out of this stat sheet that's going to take us back to the practice court tomorrow. And obviously free throws are one of those things as well.
If I remember right, I think Amy had 10 assists last Sunday, and 9 today. I mean, she's always had good assist totals, but those are 2 that seem like stick out more than anything. I mean, points, maybe have been down a little bit, but I mean, just talk about her ball distribution and what she's been able to do these past 2 games.
Well, not only 10 assists, but she put that with 4 turnovers. Today, 9 assists with 3 turnovers. And you're getting into the type of ratio that you really want from an assist to turnover ratio. And, Amy's a very unselfish player. Obviously, you got to have that on a basketball team. And the fact that she leads her team from the point guard position, and it just demonstrates not only how unselfish she is, but just how well she sees the basketball floor. What I really like today is I think Amy does a great job and has for 4 years of keeping her head up. But she really rewarded some people today for getting out and running. Lateria, if you remember, had 2 shots that she missed back-to-back, which were shots that Lateria would normally hit. And in the very next play, Amy hits her on a full-speed layup, running the floor down the middle. And, again, that's a compliment to Amy for having her head up. It's a compliment to Lateria for continuing to run that hard. And she got a transition layup wide open because of Amy's unselfishness and the fact that she had her head up. So, she's very, very good with the ball in her hands, but she's also very, very unselfish, and I think that specific stat continues to show that.
Amy has shown she can score. I mean, we've seen that, but in a situation, especially when other people are hitting, like Janae was tonight, and Vanessa's been good too. Would you almost rather just not her shoot as much and just let her distribute like she has the last couple?
I'm not going to say I don't want her to shoot, but I like it when she distributes, and we're able to complement that distribution with points in other areas of the floor with other people. So I think what we've got right now is we've got a good combination of both of those things. Amy's ability to shoot and score for us, Amy's ability to take care of the ball and distribute it where it needs to go.
That 9-0 run you mentioned, I think, eventually stretched up to 14-0, and you had the 10-0 run in the second half after they cut it to 8. I mean, I guess how encouraging is it to see those big stretches come when the defense is there and have that kind of facilitate the offense?
Well, it's good, but I would, I'm going to pick it apart. What your question was just now, so reminds you coming from a coaching standpoint, it's great to see those spurts, but at the same time, in between those spurts, we lost some focus. Why did they cut it to 8? Because we had a letdown, and we lost our focus. So I would like to see us not quite get in that situation and continue more consistently across the board with our effort and our defensive ability to get stops, our offensive ability to execute. The spurts are good, but I'd like for them to come more consistently kind of across the board where we're not letting them get away with some things and then having to come back and make a big push like that, if that makes sense, if you kind of follow me on that. Because I thought we had some mental and physical letdowns at the defensive end that put us in some bad situations. And then offensively, we just decided, okay, we're going to execute and take care of this. And then that's what like caused the 14-0 lead or run in the first half, and then the 10-0 run in the second half.
One more game before the break, but it's right down the road. Talk about the challenge of the Vanderbilt team. Last year, you took them to overtime, had the opportunity to pull out the big win down there. Talk about trying to get another win before you go on break.
Well, that's obviously what our goals are. Our goal is, but our young ladies also know that we've got to focus and really buckle down on this one. It's on the road, of course. In Nashville, it's great competition. It's become a great rivalry with us and Vanderbilt, and our young ladies understand how good of a team Vanderbilt is. So tomorrow's preparation and practice, as well as Friday's shoot-around, will be very, very important for us to put ourselves in a position to be successful down there.
I think the fact that you've won, I think it's 4 or 5, kind of gives the ladies a little bit of momentum, a little bit of confidence as they go into one of the tougher out-of-conference games.
I think so. I think our young ladies see that we are improving and getting better, and I do think our confidence increases with each win. At the same time, I think they realize that, okay, there's some things that we're not doing well and we've got to buckle down on. So, I've got to compliment them because they're the ones that have gone out and won 4 out of the last 5. So hopefully we can just continue with that momentum and carry it with us on Tuesday. It'd be a great Christmas present. Early.
Right. They're 6-0 at home. Is that, obviously, they play well at home. How much of that kind of go into the focus thing for you guys? Because they feed pretty well off of that gym.
They do. They do. Like most teams in college basketball do. You're going to play much, much better, much more confident in your home gym. Why is that? I don't know. There have been lots of studies done, but that's where you're most comfortable. But it's an opportunity for us, and we're gonna treat it, and we're gonna go down there prepared and tackle it, and we're gonna give it our best shot on Tuesday. Thank you, guys.